Hey guys. So I wanted to make a video and kind of update you guys on what's been going on lately, because the last video I uploaded was just like funny moments, kind of bloopers one. So I haven't recorded a video in like a few days. It's been almost a week now.
That was a funny one though.
It was a funny one. I liked it. Let me know if you guys liked it. But the reason I haven't posted anything lately is because of him. It started about a month ago. I'm gonna tell you the whole story.
Here.
Okay, yeah.
The side right over here.
That happened.
God, it looks bad on the camera.
It does. It's not even that focused too.
It looks better in person, I think. Or maybe I'm just optimistic.
I think it looks a little bit better in person, maybe.
Oh boy.
But I'm gonna tell you the full story of kind of what happened. So about, how long ago? 2 months ago?
About 2 months ago.
About 2 months ago.
Just a
you can say, yeah.
About 2 months ago, I started seeing white flashes in the corner of my eye every time I went through like a tunnel near Samara's house. And I thought it was just like, I don't know, because I mentioned
you thought it was somewhere there. Like he's like, oh, is there something that like shines light over there or something? Like he thought it was something.
Because it would happen every time.
Yeah.
I went from like light to dark in that tunnel area, and I actually brought it up with you. Like,
yeah, you did.
So, if you ever do see flashes of light in your eye, just
probably not a good thing.
Go see your retina specialist, your eye doctor, just to make sure everything's still look around.
Yeah.
But just tell them what you see. But I did see them about 2 months ago. By the way, this is very rare. This isn't to scare anyone. This is very, very rare.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. We'll tell you about that, like the statistics after. It's very rare, so you don't need to be worried.
Yeah, I don't even need to worry about it, but it happened. So anyway, I started seeing those things, and then I didn't think it was everything. Usually I like, you know, every time I have any of the slightest symptom, I go to the doctor and stuff, just to make sure. Like I want to be,
which is good.
Yeah, I want to be like, you know, pretty strict with my health, because I'm a pretty healthy individual besides, you know, this thing now. But yeah, so I didn't go check at the doctor because I thought it was just normal. I was just gonna let this one go. But then like after about a month and a half of the flashes, I started to see like sort of like, I even mentioned to you, right? Like my peripheral vision, it felt like a little darker. Yeah, he couldn't see. Like if I put my hand here, like I can see it out of the corner of my eye. He didn't have that ability. Like he couldn't see things. Like it was very slight, but it was slight enough that I could notice that it was. Yeah, well your other eye, like you could see it, right? Yeah, exactly. So and it's hard to compare though, because that's your only judge is your other eye, right? Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was weird, but I was like, okay, maybe it's just me. Yeah. And then a couple of weeks after that, it's probably like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago, week and a half ago. Yeah. I started seeing black dots in my vision, so floaters that many of you may see. It's very common to see these. Yeah. But these floaters were static. They wouldn't move in my vision. Usually floaters will float. And moving around is okay, but apparently if they like stay in the same spot, that's not good. It's not good. So we went to the eye doctor. Yeah. It was a fairly new eye doctor. Last Friday we went. Yeah, last Friday we went. And I've never seen a doctor so freaked out about something. Yeah. He was like, oh no, I'm worried. I'm like, oh. Well, he like looked at it and then we were kind of like, oh, like what do you think it is? He's like, I think it could be like a detached retina. And we're like, okay, like is that bad? And like you could tell he was new because he was nervous. Yeah. And I just remember he was like, it's probably the worst thing that you can have. Yeah, right? And then he was even like, he's like, I'm freaking out a little bit right now, like gonna be completely honest. And then he told us to go to the ER like as soon as we could. So the emergency, the hospital emergency. Yeah. And yeah, he was freaking out a bit. He was. But he's like, he was really good. He was helpful. He was helpful. He was like, hopefully I'm wrong, and they'll say I'm stupid. Well, because it was hard to see, right? Like he couldn't find the tear or the detachment. Like where it was detached. He just, like, I guess when you look at an eye that has a detached retina, there's certain symptoms or other and I had those signs, and it had those, but he couldn't see where it was detached. So he's like, small. You should go see like a specialist just to make sure. Yeah. So, well, he said go to ER. So it could be emergency. So but it was small enough. I don't even know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know if the size of the tear has anything to do with it. But anyway, apparently it was small. So we went to the ER. Really couldn't do anything there because they don't have any eye specialists. They have to do on call. So then we had to wait like, you know, like 6-7 hours. Yeah. And then we finally saw an eye doctor. And then he told us to go to a specialist at like 10 at night. Which was... No. Okay, so the ER people, again, couldn't do anything because they just looked at the eye. Yeah. They don't really see anything because they're not eye specialists, right? And they told us to go to the guy. Yeah. So at 10 p.m. just go into this random building. Yeah. I'm going
An
to the
eye
building.
center. It was closed. We had to like wait to be like let in.
Yeah.
It was like locked.
So then I got like these drops that dilate your pupils.
Yeah.
And also that like numb them a bit in my left eye. And then the dude literally had to take like a little hook thing.
Yeah, and was like pushing down on his eye and kind of like digging around to try and find where it was.
He was wearing like this like VR looking headset with like a light on it, searching it to try and look for this thing, but he couldn't find it either. No. And let me tell you, that was very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Even with the numbing drops, it was uncomfortable. So whatever. We were kind of hopeful that maybe like if they couldn't find it, it could have been just like a random
something else. Yeah.
But the next day we came back, and so the doctor next higher up, I would say, right? Or
yeah, I think it might have been his colleague.
Yeah, but he was really good at it. He's like never missed one.
He was like his colleague, but a retina specialist. So like
So we went to that guy, and then he used the hook. He didn't put numbing drops in though. That was even more uncomfortable.
He used the hook on his eye.
But luckily he found it pretty...
Well, he found a tear.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the part that confuses me, by the way.
Yeah,
but,
it's all weird.
Okay, so I don't know what the hell the difference is between a tear and a detachment. I think I sort of understand now, but...
Yeah, a tear is when it's like... I mean, it's like a piece of paper.
But I was looking, it doesn't even look like I was looking at diagrams, and it doesn't even look like they're in the same section though.
Yeah.
So it's
the whole thing was weird, but he found a tear, so not a detached retina, a tear. And apparently you can fix that with a laser, and he was able to do that himself. So,
in lab, so like in the hospital. And let me tell you, that was super painful. It was like having something 10 times brighter than the sun in your eye for like 5-10 minutes with like mass pressure on it.
Yeah. So we did that the next day.
Yes. So then I had like I asked for an eye patch that day, just so I could. So it would be funny because my eye was sensitive and stuff.
Yeah, sensitive to light.
Apparently I could open it after and stuff.
Yeah.
But I recognized when I opened it after that I was like I had a blind spot like over here in my vision, which wasn't there before, and I had more floaters.
Yeah, so the symptoms were not gone, and they got worse.
So the symptoms got 10 times worse to me. So my theory is that the laser busted things up, but whatever, I'm not gonna say that. So then we went to the eye specialist the next day, because I was like, I didn't feel like I got better. Yeah. That's what you should always do. If you don't feel like you got better, you know, check.
And then, we went to an even higher specialist the next day, like a really, he's like the top.
#1 in Vancouver, I think.
Yeah, he is. He's the #1 rated eye doctor in Vancouver.
Yeah.
So we went to him as soon as we could get there.
And he's like, yep, well, you have a detached retina.
Yeah, he saw it like right away too. He just looked at your eye. He's like, yep, you have a detached retina. And I guess he said that sometimes like a tear can happen before and then it detaches.
But then he said he wouldn't have thought his colleague would have missed that.
I know.
Which then confused me. So I like...
Yeah.
You know, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical, but that
guy was really, really good. Like he knew exactly what to do. Like he found it like that.
They were all pretty good.
They were.
Yeah. This guy was like the top though.
Oh yeah, you could tell like this was his thing.
Yeah, like he lived and breathed the eyes.
Oh yeah. So he like told him that he was gonna get like what procedure he was gonna get, and it was called a
scleral buckle.
Scleral buckle.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Scleral buckle.
Scleral
like
buckle.
That.
Yeah. SCERAL buckle.
Yeah.
And that was a day and a half from when he.
Yeah, because we talked to him on Tuesday, was it?
Yeah, the operation was.
And
Thursday
the operation
morning.
was Thursday. Yeah.
So about 2 days, but yeah, I wasn't freaking out or anything. Although, like, I think now I understand the gravity of the situation. Maybe it was a bit more. Yeah. Because I could easily have lost the vision in this.
Well, that's the thing. And for those of you that don't know anything about detached retinas, if you don't get it corrected, like ASAP, like you have to get surgery as soon as possible, because if the whole thing detaches, like basically what happens is Andre was losing some sight, right? Like it slowly goes and eventually you will lose all sight in that eye.
Sometimes you lose all sight right away.
Yeah, sometimes it like the thing completely detaches right away, and if it fully detaches, like you're blind in that eye. You can't reattach it. You can't get
there's a little time to do it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But it is like a serious thing. Like if you leave it, yes, you can ruin, like your eye's done.
Yeah.
You can't fix it after that. So it was like a time sensitive thing.
Yeah. So then the next day,
Yeah.
Woke up early, went to the surgery room. I had to get an IV in me.
Yeah.
They did a bunch of drops, and then they put general anesthetic, right? What is it?
Local anesthetic, yeah.
Local anesthetic.
You weren't put under. It was just like freezing in that area. But you were sedated.
Oh,
quite
sedated.
A bit.
Yeah.
So you kind of
so
were
like
drowsy.
Legit, I was in the operating room. It was like 10 doctors, and like I literally have my eye open, and my other eye. I'm like, I don't know where I was. I was in La La Land, but I wasn't sleeping. But I remember seeing stuff.
Yeah.
But, like I googled.
Sorry, the camera ran out of space. But
So.
I was
under surgery. I googled it after. It looks terrifying.
Probably shouldn't do that. If you're gonna get this, do not Google it
beforehand.
And look at YouTube videos before.
I don't know how many people will actually. None of you watching this will probably get it.
Yeah, it's highly
That's what the odds are. Just based on how many people usually watch it. Nobody watching this will probably get it.
Well, and also like when we went to even like the eye doctors, they all say that apparently this thing, it really only happens in people over 50 years old. Like it very rarely happens in young people, and it's more common if you are nearsighted, but still like very, very uncommon.
Like 1 in 10 to 20,000.
Yeah, I think you said 1 in 20,000.
Yeah, and then also if like you get hit in the eye or something, there's a possibility of it happening. But that's also pretty rare. Yeah. So they honestly don't know how this happened. They don't. I'm not that nearsighted. I'm not old, and I haven't had any recent trauma to my face or anything like that. So they don't know what happened. So I don't know what happened. Yeah. But it
happened.
Yeah, it happened, and now they put a buckle around my eye, which is like a little silicone thing around my eye. Yeah. Which is like there for like, I think it's like pretty permanent unless you remove it later, which I don't know if that's an option. I don't really like the thought of something in my eye, but if it's gonna fix it, I'd rather have 2 eyes than 1. But on the road to recovery here.
Yeah, you got, well, he got the surgery on, so yeah, he got it on Thursday. It is Saturday now, so it's been 2 days. It was
Sunday now.
Oh yeah, okay, it's Sunday now. It was really swollen after he got it. And the swelling,
it hurt a lot too.
Yeah.
A lot.
He was grumpy.
Of course I was grumpy. She was like not expecting me to be, of course he would be grumpy. It hurts so bad. Okay,
I know, it did hurt. Yeah, so recovery's been,
it's been good.
It's been pretty good. I didn't sleep last night because like, he has to sleep with this metal like eye patch on basically, like it's a metal shield. And like I was just so paranoid that he was gonna like roll onto his eye or like rip it off in his sleep.
Just randomly, not the other days, just last night.
Just last night. So every time he moved, I would wake up. Like even if he would just like flinch, I'd wake up and like, he'd like, but you were going to grab it. Like he was like, I don't know what it was with last night, but like he kept trying to like grab it and it would wake me up for some, I have no idea how I sensed it, but I'd wake up and like grab his hand and stop it.
Maybe you saved my eye?
Probably did.
From perfect recovery.
Probably did.
So I'm hoping in about a week I'll have pretty decent vision. Yeah. It says honestly, they've said up to 6 months to regain 100% vision. Yeah. But I'm thinking that's in more older people. Yeah. Just because, you know, when you're younger, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're old or young, but I'm saying if you're younger, you recover faster. Oh, yeah. And that's just known. Yeah. So I'm hoping, like, to have pretty decent vision in the next week or 2, hopefully. Yeah. That's just me randomly guessing. Yeah. But right now, I can see out of it. Yeah. It's just very blurry. And I'm starting to see better day to day. I'm not, like, I'm being serious. I'm starting to see better day to day. Yeah. And it's just hard to combine both eyes open because one's blurry, one's not. Yeah. So just imagine that. And like, I can see half the picture clear, half the picture not. So I'm hoping that it'll be pretty soon. But I think I'll be live streaming soon, like probably in the next day or 2. Yeah, you can do that. I can do it with one eye. Yeah. But he can't like go swimming or exercise or get soap in my eyes or water in my eyes. Yeah. And travel, like you can't travel. He can't like change altitude for I think like at least a month, maybe a couple months. So you're not gonna be going anywhere. Just mean. Lots of live streams coming soon. Hopefully, like I don't get dizzy from only using one eye or so. I don't know. Yeah. Well, you could start by doing like a short one, letting people know what happened. And then, or I might just edit some. I don't know. But we're right now, we're watching House of Cards.
Which is what we've been doing for the past couple of days since he can't really do anything.
Let me show him this, the Netflix button.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Netflix, is it gonna focus?
I think it's focusing on your beautiful
focus. There, the Netflix button on the remote, which is all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost finished. We're on season 4, episode 13.
The last literal episode of the show right now. There's gonna be season 4, 5, I think.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys, let you know what was happening, because I've been tweeting about it, and I think I Snapchatted when we were in like the eye doctor and stuff, but I haven't mentioned anything about it on here, so I thought I'd let you guys know. That's why I haven't uploaded a video yesterday, and I haven't really done too much lately. Well,
don't be worried. I'm really healthy otherwise. And this was
literally it's better now. The worst part's over.
Yeah, this was literally just a freak occurrence. That's literally what you can call it. Like, it was this or get struck by lightning. Like, my odds, they're about the same probably. Goodness. I don't know, probably worse odds of getting struck by lightning.
Yeah.
Sometimes life throws you a curveball. You gotta deal with it. Luckily, I had the best nurse ever. Before the camera cut out, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
She didn't beat me up or anything. So she's been really good help, and I'm glad that things have turned out pretty...
It could have been worse, too.
Yeah.
So
they turned out pretty good.
Oh yeah. Do you want to show them one more time? And I have to give him drops 4 times a day.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a lot better now. That's gonna be it for today. Just wanted to let you guys know what was happening. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't super exciting, but I really wanted to tell you. And I hope you guys are having an awesome week so far. I hope your week's been better than ours. Probably not that hard. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. Peace out.